Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at the final member of the Golden Disc collection by Amazon, Terrorsaur. And I do dig him. I dig him a lot. He's a fantastic, basically completely new figure, even if he shares transformation scheme similar to Airazor. He's pretty much identical, but it's almost like every part is new, and I'm pretty sure every part is new with maybe the exception of the fist. I dig this figure. I do. And usually with, these exclusive figures, they're usually of a cheaper plastic or they don't feel right. And he's very, very secure. He does have some issues. The ball joints for his feet do not hold him up well. Really, the only thing holding up right now is mainframe in the back. Other than that, I've had some other people complain online that some of the other joints on him are loose. And I would not be surprised given that I haven't had good luck with exclusives. As far as accessories go, he does come with the Golden Disc. It is one of the ones that comes with mainframe and the arc. He also comes with this gun and these two elbow blades. Now be careful when you do open the box. These are in tissue paper taped to the back. I honestly didn't even know they were there until I was looking at the back of the box. I'm like, wait a minute, he should have these little prongs. And then I found that tissue paper. I'm glad I didn't throw him out. Other than that, he is a fun figure. Let's go ahead and get rid of the gun real fast. He has very similar articulation. If you've seen my Airazor review, you know what I'm talking about. The wings have a lot of articulation and they're very posable. Arms, you do get full rotation, but they do get hampered by the wings. This comes out as well. Because these plug in, these can rotate. You do get the swivel in the mid arm there. Legs, he can kick out. He can fold in real quick because of how transformation works. Cannot kick back that far because of the tail, and he cannot do the split. You do get waist rotation, not much, but you do get a little. Head rotation is a ball joint. It does move, and because of how he transforms, you can get that little extra oomph if you don't mind seeing that little gap. And, it's cool. If he would stand up on his own, he'd be even better. And, I don't really know much about Beast Wars, so I can't really talk about him or, his personality. My understanding is he is a Starscream on a team full of Starscreams. But let's go ahead and take a look at how he looks with Airazor, and you'll see that they are both fantastic figures. And I do feel like Airazor was one of the best figures in the whole Kingdom Siege line. She was a complete surprise. I had no intention of even getting her, and I was very happy I did. Him, honestly, if he wasn't part of the set, I would have skipped, only because I don't really care for Beast Wars, but I am glad I got him, because I do think he looks cool, and I love dinosaurs, so even though pterosaurs aren't really dinosaurs, I know. But as you can see, these do look really good together. Now, they both are back heavy. Like I said, with his feet not really be secure, he does fall over easier than her. I think it's the dinosaur head that gives it just a little too much weight, but otherwise it's pretty fine. You just gotta hope that he can stand there. As far as he looks with the other members of the group, just to show, and unfortunately Cybertron is not going to be in the shot. Actually, yes he will. Yes he will. Because why? Because I love you guys. Alright, so here we have the entire Golden Collection in a group shot here for you, just to show you just how Terrorsaur looks. Now, it is a fun little collection. It's a neat little set, and I'm glad I have it. Because it is neat, and it's really nerdy, and when you get a GoBot, you get a composite character, an obscure action master, homage to original Beast War toys with the whole mutant face, and I guess a character that people were really, really excited to get. And I am glad I got it, even if I'm not too happy with a few things. Now, of course, Jackpot had the misaligned head, which doesn't really bother me. I don't really care for Beast Wars, but my only real complaint about the whole set, as far as the figures go, is he can't stand up on his own. Unless you, put him way forward. He looks like he's about to start moonwalking, But other than that, I only have one other complaint. And it's a minor one. Let me go ahead and show you real fast. One thing I want to talk about real quick, and it's kind of hard for me to get in the shot, is my one real complaint about this set. And that is, it's supposed to form an image, right? You see it does make that golden disc. But, and excuse, future video reviews here, there's an 1.5 inch box. This box is longer. It ruins it, in my opinion. Like, this is for display, and you have one box. Now, all 4 of them are different sizes. It's hilarious, but this one here just really makes it stick out and annoys me to no end, which means I can't really use it as a display in the way that I wanted to. But it's still cool. Glad I have it. I probably won't keep the boxes, though. Maybe people will buy these boxes on eBay. Who knows? Like I said, overall, it's a minor gripe. And honestly, the way that these alt modes look, don't really care. I mean, here we go. We have Terrorsaur in his Terrorsaur mode. Let's go ahead and move mainframe out of here so I can get a little bit range of motion. And for the most part, he looks good. I mean, he's got that lovely beak, and he's got these nice, fearsome-looking teeth that, he looks like an actual predator. The chest is a little bit wonky. Gives him, like, a little bit too much of a barrel chest. And honestly, the arm blades don't really work. You can manipulate them and turn them around if you wish, but I mean, you can go like that. It looks better right now because I have the gun there. This one, it kind of has to go forward. Yes, he can store his gun in alt mode. It has these 2 little tabs on him, and they just tab into spots on his side here. You can't really hold on to the golden disc unless, but it doesn't really stay. Head does pop off. So be very careful. It's only held on by 2 tiny little tabs, and yeah, it pops off. Pops off a lot. But other than that, still not as big of a gripe as I have with the feet. As you can see here, it has what you expect. It's Airazor, just de-evolved. Feet are on the same ball joints. You do get the same wing rotation. The head can circle around. As I showed you earlier, the mouth opens up. The legs, if you untab them, then you can get them into other poses, but it's not necessary. He looks fine in either way. And I do really like how he looks, even if this is really, really large and cumbersome. If his feet would hold his body up, this would be a fantastic, fantastic figure. As far as the tail goes, it doesn't really work as well as it did on Airazor, but it is what it is. And you know what it is a fun set. This wasn't a set for everybody, and it's never going to be. But just to show you just how he looks with Airazor, who I still think is fantastic. Honestly, I wish Hasbro and Mattel could agree to terms. This would be a great Sorceress figure. But as you can see, just how they sit and how they react and move, it is a very, very fun challenge, and I do really like it, and I do think that it'll look fantastic on your display. Boxes being misshapen and not matching up as they are, but they'll still look cool together. And that's what, a lot of these adult sets are for, is how cool can these things look together, and I do think this digs it, and it digs it well. Even if he does look like a pterodactyl from a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Johnny Quest comes to mind. But as it is a fun figure. So again, if you had the chance to get it, cool. I want to know what you think. If you didn't get a chance to get it and you want to pay the aftermarket prices, I wouldn't. But if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see next. And I hope you have a great rest of your week.